Hey, what's up YouTube? Mod and Craft here, guys, and today we're going to be taking a look at a pair of Onitsuka Tiger by ASICS Shaw Runner. Guys, these are a premium edition of the Shaw Runner. Now, when most brands, guys, say premium, or like Nike uses PRM, I actually reached out to Nike on their Twitter account and I asked them what does premium mean, and they told me that it was a really good question that I asked them. And basically what it means for brands, guys, is that premium means that the brand uses materials on a particular shoe that they don't normally use on other models of their shoe. So with the Shaw Runner, for example, this particular model came out as a huge surprise to a lot of people. A, because it was unexpected from Onitsuka Tiger that they would release a shoe with this amount of detail and looking this beautiful, and B, the fact that it used such awesome premium materials such as the Japanese themed future camo material in the front and on the side, which I'll get into in a second for you guys. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the shoe. As we can see here, we have the side profile. We can see it's a nice low runner. The shoe, guys, is incredibly light because of the different materials and technologies that it uses. Speaking of which, we can see that the entire shoe utilizes this all black material. Guys, this is synthetic suede. In the past, on some Air Max reviews that some other people have done, I mistakenly said felt. I've noticed some other people were actually confused. They just didn't know what the material was. I think sometimes just do a little bit of research. I've done more research. The more videos I do, the more I read. I love reading over watching TV. The more I look up my shoes, I discover more interesting things about the textiles or the materials that's used in the shoe. So synthetic suede, guys, running all along the upper of the shoe. You'll see that's basically the majority of the shoe as I turn it and I show you guys the shoe in different angles. Right here, guys, you have what's called the cross stripes. Again, that's the cross stripes, and this first appeared, guys, in the Mexico 66 version, or the Mexico 66 model that was released by Onitsuka Tiger. The name is so hard to pronounce, by ASICS. And it has basically appeared and has become synonymous with ASICS and has appeared on every single pair of Onitsuka Tiger and ASICS shoes ever since then. What I love about what they've done here, though, is that there's a nice purple accent right underneath the black. So it helps the logo to stand, not the logo, I'm sorry, it's not a logo. It helps the crossed stripes to stand out really nicely. And this kind of has like almost like a puff type of like raised feel to it and look right here. Very beautifully done. Guys, to the top two eye stays, those are metallic. They're purple, matching again with the purple accent in the back of the cross stripes. You also right here have the purple sock liner. So the purple all around is completely, I think, very well balanced, very well done on this shoe. You can see on the bottom of the outsole right here, you have those purple accents coming up from the outsole of the shoe. The toe caps of the shoe, guys, utilize that same purple. If I had to give ASICS or the designer or Onitsuka Tiger a rating on their color blocking skills on this shoe, they would get an 11 out of 10. These shoes are just absolute beasts in my personal opinion, and the color blocking is what helps it to be so beastly, if you will, in what they are. Now, guys, let's take a look at the front of the shoe. Guys, looking at the front of the Onitsuka Tiger Shaw Runner, that again we're looking at in black and purple, we can see that the toe cap actually comes up to the front toe box area of the shoe. So the purple, again, to me accents very well when you look at where the eye stays are. The purple in the back here, or the sock liner area, which I've showed you guys. Again, absolutely insane color blocking. ASICS or Onitsuka Tiger by ASICS would get an 11 out of 10 for me on the color blocking of this particular shoe in the colorway. Now, if that wasn't already insane enough to just give us this awesome colorway, look at what they did here in the front of the shoe. As you guys can see, it has this nice, what I think ASICS is calling the future camo type of pattern, which is basically like a Japanese themed type of pattern, traditional pattern, which goes actually very well with the brand. If you know your ASICS or Onitsuka Tiger history, what more fitting, since it's a Japanese brand and Japanese history, what more better than to have a Japanese theme inside of this material here that they're calling Future Camo. Guys, this pattern and material runs up the entire tongue area of the shoe. That's what the tongue is made of, and this is ripstop nylon for those of you that are interested in what material that is. So ripstop nylon, and as I've mentioned before, guys, the black here, this is synthetic suede that we have happening right here. Now guys, let's take a look at the back of the shoe. Guys, taking a look at the back of the Shaw Runner, the awesomeness in the color blocking and the colorway just continues. Purple, purple, purple pattern right here, solid except for the logo pattern. So you have the nice purple, guys, that matches up with the sock liner, which I pointed out just now. The Onitsuka Tiger logo right there is in purple. The midsole, guys, absolutely beautiful midsole. If you notice, the pattern here, unlike the front, actually matches up. The midsole, by the way, I don't think I had pointed out when I was showing the side of the shoe, actually uses Solite technology. Moving up from the midsole, guys, you have that synthetic suede again. Once again, I point out that there's a purple Onitsuka Tiger logo right there, and then you get to that camo pattern that I had pointed out just a little while ago. That is the back of the Shaw Runner, guys. Now let's get to the outsole. Guys, looking at the outsole of the shoe, we can see that ASICS did not stop with the awesomeness and design. They could have went with something plain, but they even added this nice type of wavy or cracked material, or pattern, I'm sorry, I should say. It's a pattern, this nice cracked or wavy pattern throughout the purple, which I started to show you began from the toe cap of the shoe, but extends, guys, basically all the way throughout the shoe. It's in the white part of the midsole, I'm sorry, the outsole of the shoe, but more noticeable in the purple. Very, very well done, very nicely placed. You have the Onitsuka Tiger logo right here on the bottom, or on this inner side, inner ankle area right here, and then right here, guys, you have gel, because the shoe does incorporate the word gel, because the shoe does incorporate gel technology. As I mentioned before, guys, because of the Solite, the gel cushioning, it's extremely comfortable, true to size, extremely light, and I mean, last but not least, just very, very beautiful. Now, guys, I'm just going to bring the shoe a little bit closer and give you guys a look at some of the details in the shoe, because I know some of you may want to see a little more of just what that, I mean, the pattern looks like. Look at how beautiful that is, guys. Absolutely beautiful. There you can see your synthetic suede. That's what that material is. So when you get your Air Maxes, there's your cross stripes. If we take a look at the midsole, they completely killed it with this shoe. Just killed it. Look at that. One thing I didn't show you guys, tongue of the shoe right there. Again, guys, that's your ripstop nylon material, but look at that pattern inside the tongue. I mean, the whole tongue is that pattern. If I show you the back of the tongue, you can see there's some Japanese texture. I don't know what that means. I can imagine what it means, but yeah, it's, I mean, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Guys, this concludes my review of the Onitsuka Tiger ASICS Shaw Runner. Please, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.